everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we are taking a look at the BOB Renegade Stroller Wagon. It's a stroller, it's a wagon, it is all in one. So let's take a look. Now, I can only imagine that they named it the Renegade because this is a workhorse stroller wagon, and it's unique from the other stroller wagons. First of all, it accommodates up to 3 children. That's right, 3 kids. It has a 165-pound weight capacity with kids and cargo. So if it was just kids in the wagon, that's 55 pounds each seat. So I think it's really great. Plus, it has these great canopies. So let's go ahead and start with the inside of the wagon. On the right side here, you have 2 5-point harnesses for 2 children. Like I said, up to 55 pounds each spot. The buckles are pretty easy to do. You just push that button and they come apart. Now, you can take them all the way apart into 3 pieces. Again, I don't know why you would, but you can. But what I love is that it doesn't just fall apart when you undo the buckle. I love that. It stays together, and then you just go ahead and buckle those on the bottom. And this is a stroller wagon for toddlers, of course. This is not for babies, unless you get the car seat adapter, and we'll get to that in a minute. So you could have a younger sibling on the wagon and toddlers in the wagon. So again, not just for toddlers, it also now can be used with a smaller baby because of the car seat adapter addition. Now we have 2 seats over here and we have 1 over here. So I would put obviously your smaller children here, your larger child over here. I love that it has this center snack tray. This snack tray has 3 little spaces, 1 for each kid, so they don't have to fight over it. And it's kind of dropped down, so it's recessed here so that Cheerios aren't gonna just fall right off it, which I love. And it's very easy to remove. You just push these yellow buttons right here and it pops right off. And the cool thing about this tray is that's not the only place you can put it. You can put it on the back of the wagon as well. It attaches right back here, just like that, snaps into place. Let's go ahead and see if you can see that. Look at how great that is. So if you wanted to give more room in the wagon, you just go ahead and put the snack tray back here, and then you just go ahead and pop it off. And then you can put it back into the wagon. So I love the snack tray. Oh, and there's 2 cup holders, and they're pretty large cup holders too. So I really like that. I like that there is a footwell. Now, the footwell, it's enclosed. So obviously this is not a Fred Flintstone wagon, so they're not gonna be dragging their feet on the floor. So they're gonna have their feet in the footwell. But the footwell has zippers on the side. So you could unzip it for easy cleaning. Let's say there's a lot of, crumbs and things like that. You can just brush it right out the zippers if you unzip those zippers. So I think that's kind of a nice feature of the footwell. So here's what it rolls on. Now, the Renegade rolls on some great all-terrain wheels. They're hard rubber wheels, so you don't have to worry about a flat with this one. And they're 12 inches in the back, and they're 8 inches in the front. And it's really gonna give it a great pull or push on whether you're going over sand or mulch or pretty much any terrain you're going to walk with the wagon. This one's gonna accept the challenge, I can tell you that. Now there's a lock for the wagon. It's this step right here that is lined in yellow. You step down, that's gonna lock it into place. Then you lift on it lightly and that is going to let it go free. So let's talk about the canopies. This canopy obviously is a little wider because this is where the 2 seats are and this is where the 1 is. It is a 2-panel canopy with an extra little pop-out sun visor, no peekaboo window or anything like that. But I do like that there are canopies on it, and I like that they're individual and they are pretty good for coverage for your little riders. So that are the canopies. Now let's talk about the handle. A wagon's all about pulling, am I right? So very easy to pull thanks to those fantastic wheels. This is the handle. It is a great big handle. And you know what that's good for? When you have other siblings of the riders that want to help pull the wagon. Lots of places for lots of hands. So if you have a little helper, there's place for both of your hands. Now there's a gray lever right here. You lift that up and that is going to unlock the handle, and that's going to allow you to pull it in whatever way you want. So you can pull it like that if you want, but this is just a little bit more comfortable when it moves with you, and it doesn't just drop all the way to the floor and get all scratched up. Nope, it stops right there, so that is great. So again, those other siblings that want to help pull, this is perfect because it kind of goes to any height. Plus on the handlebar, there are 2 cup holders. These are great for mom or kids, but they have their own on that snack tray. So you could put, you know, your water bottles, your coffee, or whatever right there. Now storage, the wagon doesn't have a ton of storage. If you don't have 3 kids in the wagon, you can definitely use one of those seats for storage, but they're gonna have their feet in the footwell. Otherwise, there really isn't anything else. You're gonna hang maybe your diaper bag on the handle, or you know, you're just gonna stuff it next to the kids. I would love to see some type of like added basket, like off the back. Wouldn't that be awesome? Because if you have the snack tray in the center, some type of basket here to carry all the things would really help if you're going to the beach, the park, pretty much anywhere with the kids, especially if you have at least 2 in there. So I would love to see some type of cool basket, or you know, extra pockets on the back of the canopies. Just more storage, Bob, more storage. Now, one of the new accessories that people are really excited about is the new infant car seat adapter. This works with Britax, Cybex, and Nuna car seats. I'm gonna show you how it works with the Britax Willow, which is fantastic. And so what this does is it puts on the single side, you put the adapter, and then you can put the infant car seat, and you can still have riders over here. So what you do is you just slide it in. It clips in like that, super easy. Then, like I said, I've got the Willow. I'm gonna go ahead, and it snaps in like this. Now, you don't wanna go on really bumpy terrain, obviously, with an infant car seat, because there's probably a small baby in there. But if you're just cruising on smooth pavement, and you have a smaller child, and you maybe have 1 or 2 older toddlers, this is a great addition to the Renegade, because this is definitely allows you to bring the baby along for your walks, your trips to the park, and then to take it off the adapter, all you have to do is get back here to that, lift it off, and the adapter comes off very easily too. Yellow buttons right here. All you have to do is these little yellow levers here. You pull them to the side, and that pops right off, and then you can have 3 kids right in the wagon again. Now we're gonna talk about how to fold and unfold the wagon so you can put it in and out of your car when you are moving around. Now, very easy. You're always gonna wanna take the seat next to the handle and put that down first. There's a little lever there. You pull up, and it flops down like that. You do the same thing over here with the bigger seat. As you can see, the wagon started to compress, so it's a smaller package. Then you're gonna go ahead and take your wagon handle, put it down there, it locks into place. And this is what you're going to put in your trunk. I am not gonna lie to you, it is not super light, but it's a wagon for 3 kids with a weight capacity of 165 pounds. So it's a workhorse. I mean, look at these wheels, look at the frame. This is a workhorse stroller, so you don't want it to be light and flimsy, right? So it does have a little bit of weight to it, but I'm not big, and I can easily pick it up and throw it in the trunk. I could take the wheels off pretty easily if I wanted to make a more compact package in my trunk. But that's pretty good, I would say. Like I said, it's a workhorse wagon, so you don't want it to be light and flimsy. And then unfolding. Now this is the fun part. Now, unfolding, I'm gonna go ahead and lock it into place just to kind of give you that pizzazz. Now, undo your handle, lift that up, and then you're gonna step on this step assist pedal right here. Dun-dun! That's right, that pops up on their own. Now, that seat, if that seat is not folded down correctly, this isn't gonna work. That's why I was very adamant about this one going first. Then you just have to go ahead, lift up this seat until that locks into place, and you are ready to stroll. Now, another thing about the fold is it can stand. So if you're keeping it in your garage, or you wanna kind of keep it out of the way, it has a standing fold as well. And if you wanted to move it around like this, you could definitely just pull it like this when it's all folded down. But I do like the fact that you could kind of stand it up and kind of push it out of the way when not in use. Okay, so that was the BOB Renegade Stroller Wagon. Great features, accommodates 3 kids, even can take an infant car seat with the sold separately car seat adapter. Now, I'd love to see more storage on it, of course, because I like to bring a lot of things. So I think the next accessory should be some type of basket off the back or off the sides. I don't know, just more storage. But I love the fact that it takes 3 kids. I love the high weight capacity. I love the canopies. I love the handle. I love the cool fold and unfold. And I love that it's such a workhorse stroller wagon that is gonna really stand up to to 3 kids. So that's it. What did you like about it? Please leave me a comment and let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.